Hey everybody, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How are you guys doing today? Sorry it's been so long for another video. I've been busy in the season. We're 3-0, so that's great. And I had a little health issue a couple of weeks ago. My kidneys decided to stop for a night, so that was a fun 2 days in the hospital. But I'm okay, and everything's great and back to normal. So here we go. Today we're going to talk about, we had a video a couple of weeks ago, I forget which, I guess number 5 or number 6, best play in youth football was the wingback counter. And today, because of the series of the top youth football defenses video series, we're going to talk about how to defend that wingback counter. So, before we jump into it, I'd like just to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you can. If you like what I'm doing and you like the videos, please just hit the subscribe button. And YouTube really gives a lot of extra credit to those channels that have a bunch of subscribers. Also, another thing you can help me out is hit the little bell button after you hit subscribe. It's the notify button. Another little extra credit thing that YouTube gives us. If you also want to be notified when a video drops. And so it doesn't really cost you anything, but it's a big help to me. And if you like what I'm doing and want me to continue to make more videos, please subscribe to the channel. Now let's jump right into this. So here's the play, the I wing left 36 counter. Great little play. I mean, it's out of a double wing. You can do it out of the I. You can do it out of the spread. I mean, there's just a ton of ways this play is run. I've got it out of the I. A friend that I coach with for a long time, Coach Witt, he runs a lot of I, and so here it is out of the I. I like it for the I. You can have the counter, which is underneath, and you can also have the reverse, which is over the top. And when you have the two backs, just dive. So it's a great little play, but we've got the 36 counter here, and I'll show you a video at the end where we get burned on kind of a double wing 36 counter, not out of the I, but it was like empty backfield, but you'll see how not to defend it and what we should have done. But here we go. So here's the 6'2" wide tackle, which is my base defense, and how to defend it here. Let me get a pen. I'll get a pen here in blue, and let me make sure I've got the highlighter here. So you can see here's the wing back. He comes over here into the 6 hole, the 3 from the 6. They're going to run a sweep. He's going to dive quarterback. It's like a little option play here they've got going as the fake, and then the wing back comes up here underneath. So the big thing is when you're playing a team, and we used to play a team that ran this out of the split. It ran it out of the I. You can run out of a lot of stuff, the double wing. You have got to tell your team to stay home and read like the second or third step and look for the football. If you know a team uses this play a lot, and you should be scouting. If you're not scouting, you're not doing 110% for your team like you're asking your players. You've got to scout. You'll see this play come up, and a lot of teams run it. We run it. I mean, everybody kind of runs this play. So you've got to tell your team to definitely watch, and you don't want. So if you get the action going this way, which you're telling your backs or your linebackers, usually read the fullback or the tailback, and so they've read it. So he's making this step. If he's really jumpy and jumps in here, this play goes. You're toasted. So you've really got to make sure, and you'll see we get toasted on this play in our last game. He's got to sit here and read for a while before he takes off, and this tackle cannot be double team or taken out by this guard. He's got to really hit his mesh points there, and this guard's really got to get in there, and that'll help that out. If you get no penetration and that linebacker bails, you're definitely toasted, because they'll basically run it underneath that outside linebacker DN going up. So there you go. So stay home. When you're playing a team that likes to run this play 2 or 3 times a game, definitely tell your linebackers and D-backs to kind of stay home and watch for the counter. And sometimes it'll give it away. They'll send in a player. We used to play a team that always sent in, I think, a number 9. They would switch the wing back out and put in a number 9. And so we knew when that switch was made, number 9 was the faster, not the blocking wing back, and so we made that call. So look for little things like that, which will really help you out. So here's in the 5-3. I mean, a ton of people run a 5-3. This is my pass defense, either the 5-2 or the 5-3. And so you've got this. I mean, the other, again, you can't have these guys bailing so quick on that read. I mean, usually in the 5-3, this linebacker has this part of the field. These two guys can go, but this guy, I mean, way that we were taught, we're not going to cross that line or even try to get over there. So, once again, if you're playing a misdirection team that likes to run some of this, make sure you got your linebackers reading the second or third step and really kind of sit at home and watch for it. And usually you'll get to, they like to run this on like a 3rd and long or a 4th and long play. This isn't a play they just pull out all the time, at least is from what I've seen. So you can kind of smell it, that it's coming. If you can't really read the back, or, did they move a bigger tackle, or did they overload on the counter side? So kind of look for some keys and reads, the little things that you're seeing. My son, when they ran it in a split, of course that was a split counter, he would see one guy kind of back up. So does this wing, he's normally kind of close, does he kind of scoot back a little bit so he's not 2 yards from the tight end? He's like kind of even with the fullback so he can get a better angle there. So those are some little things you could kind of see that they may be putting that up. But it really becomes, you can defend it out of the 5-3. It's really about staying home and the guys doing their assignments. If you get washed or blocked, it's a big play. So make sure of that. And then, of course, out of the 70 umbrella, which is a nice defense for younger teams, this is a great defense against this because basically you have it all gapped up. And if they don't get blocked out or double teamed, it kind of washes there. So you've got that. So some of the younger teams will play that. Let's take a look at kind of what you don't want to do. I couldn't find in the last hour one of my game tapes over the last 10 years of where I've got good game tape of this play actually happening to us where we defended it well, because I didn't have that much time going through it. But here is a play. Let's see. Let me turn this down. Here's a play that's going to be set up, and they're going to get set up here in kind of a double wing play. I should have had this better. So you can see them here. Here they're kind of in a double wing. They've got a split over here, so it looks like the strong side. You see this linebacker here. He's already looking over there. So that's not good. He should be looking at this guy right here, his near back, but he's worried about number 3 over here, and the other player is pointing over here at number 3. They're probably worrying about a pass because it's 3rd and long, as you see over here. So they're probably worried about a pass. Maybe they moved what we call the birdie over here onto the line of scrimmage. So we're all looking at him. And so here it goes. You can see this number 12 linebacker totally bites over here to the quarterback opening. And he thinks it's going to be a dive play inside. And it's that counter. And there it goes. Boom. And he's off. And that's what this little I love the counter play. I used to run a lot of double wing, and we run that speed double wing formation, which is actually in the Power Wing Beast offense. So that's the play there. So if you want to see it again real quick, which is really tough for me to watch. Let's see, here we can go again. So what should have happened is this 12 right here should have just been sitting and and he should have come up right into that hole. And then we did miss 2 tackles there. My free safety in that corner, I think, just totally whipped that thing. So we are doing a lot of open field tackling drills today. So there it is. So that's how that wing back counter and how not to defend it. What you should have done there. So yeah. So that's how to defend the wingback counter. As you can see, if you take the fake and you get washed here, it leaves a huge opening. And if you miss a tackle by your safety, he definitely will score, just like happened to us. So hey, remember to subscribe to the channel, please. That'd be a big help. So So hey, I hope you enjoyed the channel. If you did, please give me a thumbs up below. Make some comments. That helps too. Subscribe, as I've asked you a couple of times before. It doesn't cost you anything. Please share it with your coaches or backs or even your linebackers so they can take a look at it. Hey, you can also buy my books over at coachparker.org, The Power Wing Beast Offense and the 6'2 Multi-8 Youth Football Defense. A lot of teams are using those now with great success. So check that out. That's a great way to support me. Again, this is Coach Parker with coachparker.org. Hope you liked the video. And remember, play for fun, and winning is funner. See you guys next time. Ciao, and I'm out.